happy Sunday and welcome to another weekly vlog. If you're new here, my name is Lydia. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. So, it is obviously Sunday, like I said, and church is over. It is 12:30. I just spent about an hour working on a grocery list. So I am heading to Walmart, going to brave the weekend crowd. I'm not looking forward to it, but I did not get to go to Aldi this weekend, and I did not get in enough time to place a grocery pickup order. So I am braving Walmart this afternoon. I'm going to pick up our groceries. One of our friends is having, she's donating her kidney, so I am making her a freezer meal. There was a list that floated around, so I signed up to make them a meal. So she wanted them in by tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and do that today and take it either this afternoon or tomorrow. I need to get my car cleaned up. We are entering a very, very, very busy season of life. Thankfully, we were warned in enough time to be able to prepare a little bit, and we know an end date for when the busy season is supposed to be over. So I'm trying my best to prepare. I'm hoping to make a video to like really go into it, kind of go into what we're doing, but we have a new deal at work. And so it's going to require a lot of extra hours, especially from my husband's side of things. If you don't know, my husband and I work together at a scrapyard, which whatever. I obviously work up in admin. He works out on the yard. We really love our jobs, but it is going to require a lot more from him than it's going to require of me that we know of right now. One bad thing is we really don't know exactly what life is going to look like for us until the end of the year. That is when the deal ends. Not deal, it's a project. But the project is over at the end of the year, beginning of next year. So with all of that being said, in preparation for that project to start, there's going to be a lot of extra work that needs to be put in on my husband's part in his job. So I am trying to mentally prepare for everything. I'm preparing for the worst because we really don't know. We don't know how many hours he is going to have to work, what my hours are going to look like, what the workload for me is going to look like. So preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. And the worst is not that bad. It's just I need our house to run as smoothly as possible because it is going to be a lot of me doing things and taking care of things around the house. So, trying to find some simple recipes, quick recipes. So if you have one, your favorite recipe that's really quick, can go in a crock pot, whatever, let me know down below, link it down below. I'm working on which I've mentioned it before, but I've never really gotten around to it, but I need it now. Like a reset type deal. So I want to do like a full Sunday reset and get our whole house reset and cook, and then have a nightly reset, which will include like packing our lunch and stuff like that. So just lots and lots of, just trying to get things squared away so our house can run as smoothly and as productively as possible. So I'm going to head to Walmart, pick up what I need to pick up. I think if my sister-in-law texts me back, I'm going to pick up some sourdough starter. I picked the worst time to dip my toes into baking sourdough bread, but here we are. So I am hoping that I can find some time this week to pick up that sourdough starter and learn everything I need to know to make a loaf of sourdough bread. Last week was super busy. I was going to vlog the weekend. It didn't happen. I was going to vlog last week. It just did not happen. We decided to go to a concert on Tuesday, on Monday evening. We had been talking about it for months now and decided to go ahead and go. And Friday night, I went to the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie. And then there was one day this week, I think it was Monday one day this week that we were at home. So our house paid the price for that. So yesterday I spent all day cleaning up inside. Lucas cleaned up outside, did some lawn care, cleaned out our gutters, you know, the fun and fabulous things of life. So that was what our week looked like. So I decided to start this vlog today. I need to work on a cozy weekend vlog to edit it. I thought it was going to be short, but right now it's an hour long. So I know I'll cut down that time by a lot, but I was going to edit it and get it up and going right now, but things take a little bit more precedent over that at the moment. So that is kind of what I've got going on. I also have a list of other things I want to get done. I want to clean my car out, and a few other things. I have no idea. Next weekend, so not this weekend, the 21st, but next weekend, the 28th, we have a ride. So we have people from other chapters of our motorcycle ministry that are coming up from Florida, and they are staying at our house. So we are, on top of everything, trying to get our house guest ready. Our guest room guest ready. So just lots and lots of things. This Saturday I'm meeting up with a friend who lives in Tennessee. She is my best friend since kindergarten. We don't see each other very often now because she lives 5 or 6 hours away, and both of our lives are super, super busy. But she will be down here in Alabama for a birthday party for her niece. So we are sneaking away to grab some coffee on Saturday morning. Super excited about that. Possibly going to film a fall bake with me. Hopefully, I will have sourdough starter, all the knowledge, and I can make some sourdough bread in the fall bake with me. I don't know. We will see. But I have roped my sister Dory, my twin sister, into baking with me. So lots and lots of fun things planned. I don't know what life is going to look like in the next, 2 months. It will be okay. We are excited to see what happens, but just lots of unknown, and trying to prepare for the unknown is a little difficult. But it is going to be okay. Just keep telling myself that because it'll make it true. But if you guys have any tips on how you guys keep a functioning home in the busy seasons of your life, we normally don't have many busy seasons. It's like busy weekends. But this is a busy season. So work is normally our weeks are normally the exact same hours and everything. So this is going to be a learning curve, but it is what it is. So I'm going to get on it and be productive, and I will see you guys in a little bit.
I just wanted to make a little bit to see what I like.
Yeah.
And taste it.
Yeah.
See if I like it.
You can't make a small amount of smoothie unless it's in those little bitty smoothie cups, and then the texture's just off. So I made it back from Walmart. It's 2 hours later. It was so busy. Got some of the best grapes. They're so firm, which I can't eat mushy grapes. And I went in really hungry. I hadn't eaten anything. So I picked up some things that weren't on the list. So I got Cocoa Pebbles and milk. Some cuties for snacks this week. This is for a recipe. I'm making my favorite pasta from Cheesecake Factory. So that is for that recipe. This is for easy pizza pasta bake. That's for one of those recipes. This is for bagel sandwiches in the morning. So this broccoli is for our friend who is donating her kidney that I mentioned earlier. She sent out recipes because their family has very, very restricted diets. They have a dairy allergy, a gluten allergy, stuff like that. So she sent out recipes, and so I picked a chicken and broccoli casserole. So that is what that is for. Strawberries just to eat, some chicken for some recipes. I have a big package of chicken over here on the side that you can't see, that I just didn't put on the counter. This is for bagel sandwiches, some butter for bread. So we still have some leftover sourdough, and hopefully if I can make some sourdough bread this week, this butter is really, really good with that. This right here is for the pizza pasta. This is for the, and I just realized we're having pasta twice this week. That didn't really click. It's fine. These are for the Copycat Cheesecake Factory, cookie doughs because I went in hungry, pasta for the Cheesecake Factory, bagels for bagel sandwiches. That was supposed to be for, or this is supposed to be for Lucas. He likes pepper jack cheese over Munster cheese. I did some plain bagels and then some everything bagels. This is the best bread. It's like $1.78 at Walmart. And we slice it and put butter, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning on it. And then some bread flour, just in case I can get sourdough starter today. So, we also had leftover because of how crazy the week was. Let me get this set up. So because of how crazy the week was last week, we had multiple leftover meals that we did not cook. So, most likely we will not be having pasta 2 times this week. We will probably have one, depending on what the week looks like. But it will be nice to have that on standby for next week. The easy pizza pasta probably will not get cooked this week, but if it does, that's fine. It cooks a lot and it is super simple to make. That is what I make for most people, you know, that have just had a baby or are sick, whatever. So that is my meal that I normally take over to people with some bread and a bag salad, but that doesn't even matter right now. So I am going to prep that meal for a friend. I don't have to bake it. I just have to assemble it and put it in, and I also bought containers. Assemble it in the container and then take it over to her, and they're going to go in the freezer. They have 3 children at home. It's my sister-in-law's mom. My brother's new wife, Julia. So we are cooking for her mom. So she's got kids, so not that matters, but so I'm going to take care of that. I have so much stuff to do and just not much of a desire to do them. Lucas cleaned out the pantry, which was very much appreciated, and the fridge, and I think the freezer too. So that will make putting all these groceries up a lot easier. So I'm going to put those up and start working on the broccoli chicken casserole. I will link the recipe down below if any of you guys are interested in it. It is dairy-free and gluten-free. Not my kind of meal anymore. That used to be something that we were really into cooking, but that is what their family needs, so that's what I'm cooking. Also, I made a stop because we don't have anywhere in our town other than Jack's and like 3 or 4 Mexican restaurants. So that's and a Subway. So whenever I get the chance to stop at Sonic, I always will. So this is a diet cranberry limeade. It is my new favorite. Stumbled upon it on accident a couple months ago, and it is like my favorite, my go-to. So had that for a quick like snacky lunch. Oh, and I also didn't put this in the fridge. I got this ginger ale Olipop. I'm not a big fan of Olipop, but I've had the fruit punch. I did not like that. I tried the Sprite and it was good, but I didn't have it very cold. So cold soda, cold drinks anywhere are not good. So I'm gonna try the ginger ale probably tomorrow. Once it, you know, sits and chills in the fridge for a little bit. But Lucas is sitting back and relaxing. He just made a smoothie. Because he has to get up super early tomorrow. So trying to be productive and get things done. Need to do dishes and put our fryer away. But we don't have much to do in here, so I'm gonna get to it. So it is much later now. I finished the food. Didn't show you guys it. It did not look very delicious, but I went with the recipe. So I doubt it's a recipe that any of you would want, but if you do want it, just let me know. So then I went back across town and went to my brother and sister-in-law's house and picked up some sourdough starter. So that is, I don't remember where I put that. Oh, it's over there on the counter on the island. And then I went and cleaned out my car. So I am slowly but surely ticking things off of my to-do list. It is like 5:30, something like that. So, need to cook dinner and then computer work. So, that would include editing and uploading a vlog, scheduling a vlog, probably, most likely. I'm still working on that consistency thing, so hopefully with a good schedule in place, that will be possible. This week has just been impossible to begin with, so I'm not really gonna sweat it. I'm trying my best. So there will be a video go up though, and then hopefully I can get this video, you know, up and edited for Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. So, yes, I picked up my sourdough starter, so I have a lot of researching to do. So that'll be fun. I'm really excited about that. Right now I am cleaning up because that recipe just made a disastrous mess for some reason. So, or I made a disastrous mess with that recipe. So I am just cleaning up. I still have our pantry groceries to put up. Also, I did get the popcorn tin. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before on the vlogs, but my husband and I do collect. It didn't start out as a collection, but we do collect those like popcorn tins. Not like we have to have every one that ever comes out, but we bought a Toy Story 4 one when we were dating, and then last year around this time Avatar 2 came out, and so we picked up one of those in a tin, and then the Taylor Swift. So we'll just keep it a tradition. So I'm not very hungry for dinner, but I will be cooking dinner just so we have lunch for tomorrow. And so we are going to have something super simple. Steak bites and potatoes. So pretty self-explanatory. It's just steak and potatoes diced up. But I just wanted to check in, see how you guys were doing. I cleaned my car out, so I have lots and lots of dishes to do. That is something that I do that I want to be better at. I want to take better care of, like, not leaving dishes in my car. I also have some laundry going in the dryer and the washing machine. We have full baskets, so I still need to wash all of Lucas's clothes, but he has one work outfit in the dryer that just kind of snuck in on me. So that's good. I really don't have to like super stress about it, but I do want to wash his work clothes and get my work clothes washed as well sometime today. So, oh my gosh, this is just never ending today. Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. So it is 6:11. I have been up since 4:45. We started that situation I was chatting with you about yesterday. So Lucas was up and out early this morning. I have cooked lunch because last night for dinner we ended up doing some cereal and some local Mexican restaurant leftovers. So I got up and made steak, herby steak and garlic and potato situation. It's just steak and potatoes. But I wanted to show you, I fed my sourdough starter. So I picked it up. I didn't show it to you guys, but it was very liquidy, and I fed it yesterday, last night before I went to bed, and this is where it was, and this is how far it has risen. So it is alive and active. It's all bubbly. Super, super excited. I will link the website down below that I got all of my information on. It told me exactly how much to feed it, which was when I was looking before it was a little difficult to figure out. Told me exactly when I would need to feed it. Told me the state of my starter when I received it. So, oh, and there's my breakfast bagel. So, all the fun things. So, that starter is up and going. I'm hoping that maybe this weekend I can make a loaf of sourdough. We'll see how that goes. But super, super excited. I'm excited to see that it even did anything. So, we're getting somewhere, but I'm about to have to leave. I am going to take this sausage off the stove. The breakfast sandwich that I'm making this morning is an everything bagel with Munster cheese and sausage. Another breakfast, it can be anything, whatever, but an everything bagel with sliced tomato, cottage cheese, some chicken, and everything but the bagel seasoning. That is like so good. I created that. Oh, I've created both of these bagel sandwiches in my mind. Lucas loves an egg on his sandwich like this, like a sunny side up, a fried egg, still runny yolk or whatever. But I'm not the biggest fan of eggs. I can take them if I have to, but I don't love them. Penny. So, it is, you could tell, it is a chilly morning here. I think when I looked this morning, it was like 44 degrees, and it is not expected to warm up much more than that. So, I think the high today is like the low 60s, so it is going to warm up a little bit, but not much. So, I am going to store this sausage away and get my lunch in a lunchbox and hit the road so I'm not late. It is a little tricky. I very much enjoy that the sun sets earlier and it rises later, but I feel like it just happened overnight, and so I base a lot of my rush on outside lighting, and there is none. It is still pitch black dark, so that can get me into trouble sometimes, but I still have 15 minutes before I have to leave. So that is it. That's the story. So I will see you guys after work. Hello, good evening. Apparently I will come onto the internet looking any type of way. I think I may have mascara under my eyes, probably. I need to wash my face, but I took a shower, wanted to kind of catch you up for the evening and then be done for the evening. So we have a cleaner coming over tomorrow to like really do the deep cleaning, the dirty work that I just don't have time to do at this moment. So like dusting, you know, really scrubbing in. So I'm in our spare room getting things like kind of put away and out of the way, because we are having guests over, a house full of guests over next weekend, and so we just decided that we would rather pay somebody to come and take down any cobwebs, wipe down dust, vacuum the fans, and all of that jazz. So I'm coming in here to tidy up in preparation for her to come and clean tomorrow. She's not doing our bathroom, master bedroom, and the laundry room, because nobody's gonna see that. We don't really care that much. So I just need to move some things out of the way. Lucas picked up the office. This needs picked up. The rest of the house is clean, like clutter-wise clean. So I am cooking dinner right now. Also, I'm making the easy pizza, pasta situation, and then some Italian bread. I'm going to feed my sourdough starter. And then I may go play on our PC for a little bit. I have a game on there that I like to play. So Lucas is recovering from his extra long day today at work. He has showered, did his chores or whatever you want to call it. He took care of the things that we had talked about him taking care of. And so now he is playing Xbox and trying to unwind because he has another early night and another early morning for him tomorrow. So I'm going to take care of these things really quick so we can kind of hang out and spend some time together. There is Penny. Hold on. Penny, you want to say hi to the vlog? Say hello. Say hello, hello. For those of you that do not know, this is our Penny girl. She's the light of our lives, along with Buddy. She's so sweet. She's not sure about me most of the time, though. She loves her daddy. Lucas is her favorite. But she was mine first. We got her in February, and like the end of February, beginning of March, and we got married at the 1st of May. So she's our little baby girl. Okay, so I just have some throw pillows, Christmas throw pillows that need kind of put back in their little storage and shoved back under the bed, and then clothes for the thrift store that may not be moved. They may stay in here because this is the best place for them at the moment. I will try to take them before next week. Okay, so here is the pizza casserole, and then the bread is in the oven. I think other than like boiling the noodles and cooking the meat, it took me like 10 minutes. I think like that took me 10 minutes. So this is super quick, super easy, and it's really good. So I'll link the recipe down below. The bread is just some Italian French bread from Walmart with some butter and garlic and Italian seasoning on it. So I'm going to dish this out, get Lucas some bread, we're going to eat, and go about our business for the night. Okay, so it is almost 8 o'clock now. If it's not already, it's 7:51. Got a lot done, ate dinner, sent out a quote to a possible future client on a Disney vacation. So I'm about to feed my sourdough starter, and I'm going to bed. So thought I would kind of talk you through what I've read on the internet. Please let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm going to feed my sourdough and go to bed. Okay, so I have my handy little kitchen scale. I have zeroed it out, and I have some bread flour. So I'm going to add, let's see here. I'm going to add 50 grams of flour and then 40 grams of water. Mix it up, and then I will mark it. Probably not the best. Making a mess. 40. That was 45. And 50. Okay, so now that I have that in there, I'm going to put some water, clearing that off, and I'm going to put in 40 grams of water. Whoop. Making a mess. There we go. And it's not going to be, it says 42, but there's some water on the scale. Let me wipe that off. Perfect. 40 grams. So I'm going to mix that with a wooden spoon, mark it. Let me, come on, focus. So I'm going to mix this with a wooden spoon. You're not supposed to mix it with metal. And then put a little mark where it is. I probably need to do a bigger jar, but let's just hope for the best. So that is how I feed my sourdough starter. Hello. Happy Tuesday evening. It is like 7 o'clock now. Busy afternoon, busy morning. Got up this morning and got ready, swapped over some laundry, washed some dishes, went to work. We had my sister-in-law. I think I mentioned earlier on in the week, she cleans houses now for a living. That is her job. She owns that business. So she came over and deep cleaned our house in preparation for our overnight guests that are coming next weekend. So we got home. She did a fabulous job. Everything smelled great. She did like a fantastic job. Super, super impressed. So if you're local, just let me know and I can point you in her direction. But did that. I took some sourdough starter over to my mom and we sat and kind of chatted about that. Sourdough starter, all of that, how to take care of it. And then I came home and immediately hopped on a call for the travel agency that I work for. And then after that call, hopped on the phone with my travel agent boss, and he walked me through the email migration because for some reason I could not make it compute in my mind how it worked. So he helped me with that. Lucas has been out working on a project on the house that we're both super excited about. Can I mention that we have cameras on the internet? Okay. So Lucas set up security cameras for our house. So that's super exciting. That's something that we both really wanted for a little bit. Lucas more than me. It doesn't really matter to me, but it is a great comfort if Lucas is ever not here at the house for me to know. So he's going to shower. Probably won't cook dinner. We'll probably have cereal. We have leftovers from last night to eat lunch on tomorrow. So low-key night. It's been very busy though. So I'm excited to sit down. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock now. So just wanted to hop on and check in, kind of let you know what today has looked like. I'm still set, I need to text her, but I am still supposed to be meeting my friend McKaylee for coffee this Saturday, and then I am filming with my sisters Saturday evening, night, whatever. We are filming a Fall Bake with Me, and then we're going to watch Pride and Prejudice before it goes off of before it leaves Netflix. My sisters want me to watch Pride and Prejudice really bad. So, we had already planned, Dory and I had already planned to make fall goodies and whatever and film that here at the house. But we're going to do it at my mom's house, which works better because she has a much bigger kitchen than I do. So, we're working on the recipes right now, and then we have you know, got Kinsley to do it with me. So I am going to take my work clothes, you know, my nicer, whatever, stiff clothes, and get into something more comfy. Lucas is probably going to go play on the PC for a little bit. And I just want to either read or sit and scroll, watch some Gilmore Girls. I really don't know. I don't have any plan other than, like, I just want to relax. So probably won't check back in tonight, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Happy Thursday. So it is 5:48, if you can tell. And I have been up and going, obviously, for a little while. I got up at like 4:30 after Lucas left, got ready, and started to make a loaf of sourdough. So I have done the first couple of steps. Let me pull my recipe back up. So I've made the dough, and it is doing its first 30-minute rest. So after this rest, I will work it into a ball. And then it will do its bulk rise. So while I'm at work. And then when I get home, I will do my second rise. Or no, I will shape and then do its second rise for 30 minutes to an hour. Score it and bake it. So I'm very tempted to look. It's under a damp towel right now. I'm very tempted to look, but I have like 10 minutes and 41 seconds. You can see it right over there. 10 minutes and 41 seconds left. So I'm not going to look. I need to make myself some breakfast. I need to influence you for just a second. Okay, so yesterday, so this week has just been a little crazy with Lucas going into work way early and da-da-da-da. So we decided to sit out of church yesterday and stay home because I had my travel agency meeting and it ran late, and all of the things. I've got dough all over my hands. I thought I washed it. That's gross. I did wash my hands, but some of it's stuck. That's really nasty. Let me go wash my hands. Okay, so I went over to my sister's before my mom's house, and took her some sourdough, which I think I showed you or told you guys I was doing that. So she showed me this snack, whatever, that they've been eating, and it is this bacon ranch cheddar dip from Walmart. It's a really big size dip. It was like $5, and then these flip side crackers. Holy moly. Go get it. And I had that paired with my Diet Cranberry Limeade from Sonic. It was like the best snacky dinner we could have ever had. But like, I'm taking this to lunch. Lucas didn't really love it, but he also burnt his tongue on some hot chocolate yesterday. So his taste buds were a little off. But this dip is so flavorful. Like, it's not, what is the word? It has a lot of flavor. So it's not bland. That was the word I was looking for. So just wanted to influence you there. And I am going to finish up this process. Probably won't film it, but wanted to update you. This is my first loaf. So it probably won't end up great. It may not even bake. So we'll see. But I'm going to finish this up, and I will be like pinched for time. Whatever that saying is. So I'll have to get out of here pretty quick after I do the next however many steps that I said I needed to do before I could leave. So I need to fix myself some breakfast really quick. I just need to pop a toaster in the bagel. A bagel in the toaster. I need to pop a bagel in the toaster and warm up some breakfast sausage, and that is my breakfast for this morning. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you hopefully this afternoon with a fresh little loaf of sourdough. Good morning. Happy Friday. So I think I checked in yesterday morning and then forgot to pick up the camera yesterday evening. I did bake my first loaf of sourdough. It was a struggle. For some reason, our oven went off in the middle of it. The middle of us me cooking the bread. And I didn't realize until like probably 30 minutes later. But it baked all the way through miraculously. It looks so ugly, but it tastes so good. But that is all I did yesterday. I booked a Disney trip for a client, and sourdough bread. So that is the life. I am running late for work, so I'm about to head out the door. But I just wanted to check in, say good morning, and hopefully I'll do a little bit better tonight. This week has just been a lot. I'm absolutely like beat down, exhausted. For some reason, I did not sleep well last night. Penny woke me up. She wanted to go outside because we went to bed kind of early. And I feel like I woke up. Hold on just a second. I need to take coffee creamer to work. Okay, sorry. I needed to remind myself. I've been trying to remind myself every day this week to get my coffee creamer. But for some reason she kept waking up, and I think it's because we went to bed so early. I don't really know, but I'm very tired, and I'm just ready for this week to be over. I'm just tired. But I hope you guys have a great day. My sisters and my cousins are going to eat lunch with my grandmother, so I'm hoping that maybe I can sneak off of work for a little bit and go meet them for lunch. My bosses are great. I just hate to ask. So I'm sure they would let me go if I ask. So, but words are not making sense. I can't think of words this morning. I'm just hoping that I know things are not going to like calm down and get less busy but I wish they would. It has been a lot, like Lucas going into work early. I know we work together, but we were used to riding to work together and spending that time together. And then by the time he gets home from work, he just wants to, like, understandably, like, it's very understandable. Like, he wants to do his thing and be able to relax and unwind. He went to bed at like 6 o'clock last night. So it's just a lot of, just like, I can't even imagine what it's going to look like when other things like take place and the project starts and all of that. But trying to spend time together when we can and make each other a priority when we can. Tomorrow I'm still meeting, I need to text her, but I'm supposed to still be meeting my friend McKaylee for coffee. And then we are still planning on the Pride and Prejudice movie / fall bake with me video situation. I was going to make a loaf of sourdough in the shape of a pumpkin. I may still try that, but it may not work. I ordered a proofing basket and a lame last night because, like, at 11 o'clock, I woke up and I was like, I need a lame and a proofing bowl, which is so silly. But had two of the disasters were my knives. It was either the dough. Lots happened wrong. I could not get a cut in the bread with any of my knives. And the proofing bowl, the makeshift proofing bowl that I made, my dough stuck to. So, it was the first loaf. A lot of people say that their first loaves are terrible. Mine tastes delicious. I can pull it out. It is beautiful. So it looks like a loaf of sourdough, which is fantastic. When I pulled it out of the oven, I was like, holy cow. It was hard as a rock. So I did what you're not supposed to do, and I immediately, I'm still here. I did what you're not supposed to do, and I immediately cut into it. And I saw that it was done on the inside, so I just wrapped it up in a little towel. Wrapped it up in a little towel and hoped for the best. And when Penny woke me up at like 12 or 1 o'clock this morning to go outside, I came and checked on it and cut me a little piece to make sure it tasted good and to see if it was still rock hard. And it had softened up a little bit, which is fantastic. Which sourdough bread is like crusty, crunchy, whatever. But I think that if we didn't have the oven issues, it took a while to preheat too. Somehow it came unplugged. I think Lucas unplugged it when he was putting in our cameras. And so I think that caused our problems. So I said all that to say, I think that my second loaf is going to be better, and I will be cooking at my mom's, so they don't have any oven issues. And also I had to wait on Lucas to go. I needed some parchment paper. I meant to stop on my way home from work. It was just a whole situation. I was very unprepared for bread making this morning. So I'm going to get to work, and hopefully this day goes by a little bit quicker than yesterday did. We're a little bit busier than we were busy yesterday, but I'm just ready for the weekend.
She's mean to me.
So
She's eating my salad.
I'm not eating your salad. So
She's mine.
So my grandmother and
mean
sisters all went to Olive Garden today, and they brought me by lunch. So so we have a salad because I ate my lunch, and Lucas has some soup that he's not gonna eat because he decided to eat some cereal. You're fine. Okay, how good was my sourdough bread? How good did it taste? Help. How good did it taste? Tell the vlog. Tell the vlog how good the bread was. So, bread's really good. I have some starter going. At 8 o'clock I need to come in here and get some dough together if I'm going to have some bread for that fall bake with me video. But that may be a little too much. I need to like calculate out the times. It's really obnoxiously loud, so sorry. But I need to like calculate out the times and see what time I would have to get up. I just need to calculate out the times and see if I need to make it tomorrow, make the dough tomorrow and let it sit while I'm gone, or what. It's going to be like a later fall bake with me situation because Dory and I think maybe Kinsley, they're going to the zoo. They went to the zoo last weekend and got into a wreck, which they were going to the zoo last weekend and got into a wreck. Everything's fine, they're fine. The car is a little messed up, so they decided to come back home. The reason the lighting looks like this is because I have the lights off. But Dory wants to go back to the zoo because they never end up going. So they're going to the zoo tomorrow. I'm going to have coffee with my friend. She just called me and they were in a wreck. So they're fine, but I need to go pick her up. So we're going to do that. It's been a long week, so I really don't want to like overdo it, but I probably will. So I'm gonna eat my salad and probably after I calculate my dough times, I'll probably go to bed. I just edited a video, a cozy weekend vlog, so that is going to go up Sunday. I'm going to do that last watch through again tomorrow, and then export it and start uploading it. So that is what a crazy Friday night in the Cormulous household looks like. I'm probably going to go watch some Gilmore Girls. I brewed some tea, so I'm probably going to get a cup of that, and just get really cozy. But that is it. That is our Friday night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. So I have been up for quite a while this morning. I woke up at like 5 something and I've been up ever since, and it's 8:15. So I have 2 loaves of sourdough dough doing its bulk rise. So I messed up this morning. For some reason, I only put 50 grams of water in one loaf, the first loaf I started. I wasn't paying attention, I guess, and it was so powdery, and I was like, I just kept asking myself, like, what did I do wrong? And I realized that instead of 350 grams of water, I did 50. So that will really mess up a loaf of sourdough. So I added some water to get it to some type of consistency that I could work with. I'm sorry, the dogs are on their potty break. I feel like they're always barking, whatever. But, I went ahead and like, this battery's gonna die too. I finished out that loaf of sourdough and then made a new one correctly just in case. But I'll show you my outfit, put a battery in this camera, and then show you what we've got going on today. So, oh my gosh, our dogs. So I have on a t-shirt, this shirt from Aerie, this cute little cardigan situation because it's supposed to be cooler this morning and warm this afternoon. My onesie situation, and I need to change into some tennis shoes because I'm not going to wear slippers out of the house. So I'm going to let the dogs in, put my tennis shoes on, get a new battery in this camera. Okay, so just as I was saying that I needed to replace the battery, it died. So the dogs are in, they are done barking. I have a piece of sourdough bread that I am taking out of the toaster. Let me set you up so I can get this bread out. So I have some sourdough bread that I toasted for a little bit. I'm going to put some butter on it and give Lucas half a piece because he split his piece with me earlier. So I need to leave the house at like 8:45. If I'm assuming I'm picking her up now, so I'm assuming we are still going to get coffee at 9:30. But since I'm picking her up, whatever, I need to be there by like 9:20, 9:15. She where she's staying with her family this weekend is not very far from the coffee shop. I purchased a coffee pot yesterday. We are having overnight guests, weekend guests next weekend. And it's a couple men and I think one gentleman and his wife, and then 2 other men coming to stay here possibly. I don't know. I know for sure the gentleman and his wife are coming to stay. That is my cell phone. Just a second. Sorry, my grandfather's in our front yard. So, I don't remember what I was saying, but I'm having some sourdough toast for breakfast. We're going to grab coffee, and then I'm going to enjoy the rest of our day. This is a little chaotic. Okay, so I still don't remember what we were talking about, but went out and... Sorry, also dealing with Facebook Marketplace. Completely lost. I need to leave in just a second, but visited with my grandfather for just a second, helped him get some ladders together. I'll show you my loaves. So, I guess we can chat about that now. So, I was originally only going to make 1 loaf, but like I mentioned just a second ago, I wasn't paying much attention because it was early and only did 50 grams of water instead of 350. So, that is this loaf. I doubt it's going to rise, or it might, I don't know, but just to be safe, I went ahead and made another one. It looks pretty good. So, I am going to get some flour sackcloth. Oh, I was talking about the coffee pot. So, I think, and if I wasn't, so I ordered a coffee pot yesterday on, that's exactly what I was talking about. So I ordered a coffee pot yesterday on Walmart.com. It'll be in today. We are having guests come over next weekend for the ride, a husband and wife, and then possibly just a single, not single, I don't even know how to describe this, a couple of men, and then a couple. So we may have 4 people here. That's all that matters. We may have 4 or 5 people here. So the Keurig was not going to cut it, and I wanted a new coffee pot anyway. So went and did that. I need to pick up a coffee pot for work today at Walmart. I'm getting some flour sackcloths. I have a Shop Disney package possibly coming in today. I don't know how they all managed to come in on the same day. I have an Amazon package also coming in. Whoops. Whoops. So, coffee pot is out for delivery right now. My Amazon package is out for delivery. And my Shop Disney package may be out for delivery. So I don't know if I've actually really sat down and talked about it, or if the video I mentioned it in has actually been posted. Who knows? Who knows at this point? But, I am a Disney travel agent. I'm a Disney licensed travel agent. So, I started in July, so I have 3 clients that have booked at the moment, and my goal for this year is 5, so we are trucking right along. Super, super excited. I love it. I love getting to plan Disney vacations and this, that, and the other. So just wanted to mention that because I think I mentioned something about clients earlier on this week. But I'm pretty much on the Disney website daily, which is a blast. So I am going to put my shoes on and grab my wallet and dash because I do not need to be late to pick her up. So I will take you guys along, I guess. So I just made it home and we had lots of packages waiting like I said there would be. So Lucas is impatient and opening this one. came in a... What the heck is this? Oh. Okay, hold on. First of all, look how big this box is, and look what is about to come out of it. Two pins came in this big of a box. I don't understand. You said you liked them.
Yeah.
So I bought them for you.
Cool.
For our pin board. Okay, so that was all I needed Lucas for. I got a stain on the shirt somehow, so I need to clean it off, and I'm in a hurry.
Bread, didn't finish it.
Because I had to leave. So, here's, honey, I asked you if you wanted some bread, and you said, no, not really.
Made.
So, here is this one, the first one. Jawas with R2-D2. I think that's what they're called. That's what they're called, right?
Yes.
Jawas. I cannot believe 2 pins came in that big of a box. That's a little, ridiculous. And then this is the other one. I don't know if it moves or not. It does not. Ah, how cute is that? Honey, I love these. They were on sale. Shop Disney sale. The sale will be over by the time. Yeah, and that was another thing. They were on sale. Oh, he's got my Taylor Swift cup. And then this. Is my bread proofing basket set. I'll open it at my mom's house. Well, I'll open it right now. But I'm going to need it at my mom's house. And then I got a coffee pot, which we will open up in just a little bit together when I get back home. Because I need to be places right now. I got a bread lame. So this is what you use to cut your bread. And then my proofing bowls that I needed. So I have some bread that has finished its bulk rise. I need to get over to my mom's house. My sisters are waiting. So, that is the unboxing for right now. Happy Sunday. So, I really didn't do a great job yesterday showing you what we went out and did. So, I'll give you like a quick rundown. We were supposed to go to Arab and go to 4 Nights Coffee and decided to go to Gunnersville because I went and picked up McKaylee because their car is totaled. So, we went to Moody Brews, I think, and it was really, really good. We had the Whiny Baby, I think is what it was called. It was really good coffee, and we sat and chatted for a while. And then we went over to, like, the City Harbor. I don't know what it was called, but it was, like, this cute little shops and restaurants on the water. And then we went to Aldi and came home. And then I went over to my mom's house. And I was supposed to film a fall bake with me. That just didn't happen because the day was so long when I got there. It was like 5 o'clock. They had already cooked their little desserts and stuff, and we still had a movie to watch. But I will do a fall bake with me here at my house, just me and you guys, another day. But I made some sourdough bread, and Dory made some cookies, and that is what we had. I have all of the things to make. What is it called? Homemade pumpkin cinnamon rolls. I just didn't make them. It was just a lot of time and effort, and I didn't end up getting home until like 10:30 last night. So right now, Lucas is cooking us a BLT. We're going to have BLT with sourdough bread, and I am going to Coleman after this to pick up things for our guest room. We need some sheets. I want to pick up some Joffrey's coffee because they sell that at TJ Maxx. We need a coffee pot for work. I have a new coffee pot here that I'm going to unbox in a separate video, probably preparing our house for guests or something like that. But Wednesday we have church, Thursday I have practice, Friday our guests are here. So we need to get pretty much everything like taken care of today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. So that is the situation. That's what we're doing. We have so much sourdough bread. So much sourdough bread. And then these are the remnants of, can't even see it. the remnants of the bread that I made last night. It was supposed to be a pumpkin loaf. I messed it up. But for my this is my second loaf, and then my third loaf I left at my mom's house. They looked really good, and the flavor is still fantastic. Everybody my family is really picky, and everybody that tasted it said it was fantastic. I think my dad even ate a bite, and he really liked it, so. And I have somebody wanting to buy a loaf of sourdough bread from me, so. Pretty much made it my entire personality. I know that Blair Lamb is making sourdough bread. Her vlog that just came out today, which I'll link it or whatever. I haven't got to the sourdough part, but in the title it says that they're sourdough obsessed. And then Magically Caitlin is making sourdough bread, and just tons and tons of people are doing it right now. So now is the time, I guess. Honey, what do you think about the sourdough bread? What do you think?
Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like the crusty part of it?
Sure.
Kinsley didn't like that it was crispy, but that's one of my favorite parts. We still have groceries sitting on the counter. Need to put those out. I guess I could do that now, but I just wanted to end this vlog here. I'm gonna start a new video in a little while. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.